Hey guys, I can't find my glasses. This is turning into an ordeal very quickly. Tell me if you guys can hear me. Fuck, where the fuck did I put them? I have my spare pair here, but they like are just horrible. They're like all lopsided and shit. They don't even fit on my fucking face right. All right, who we got? Crufted Bloom, what's going on? KFK is here. Mar is here. I'm here. Jesus. And Kendra, what's going on? Oh my God, these are so dark. Where the fuck are my sunglasses? Guys, I'm gonna have a freak out. I'm gonna make a scene. I'm gonna make a fucking scene. Wait, I wonder if it's in my car. All right, everybody, like hold down the fort. If anybody else comes in, tell them what's going on. I'm trying to find my sunglasses. Okay, I'm back. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I was freaking out. Couldn't find my sunglasses. I was about to fucking have a meltdown. Oh, here we go. Okay, so he hates us since what? Mar, I'm not punishing you guys. I love you all. But if you guys piss me off, I will do that. Stephanie, you guys didn't scare me off. Not yet. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Do you guys see that? I have to get a towel. This stream is off to a great start. Fuck me. Fuck my life. Holy shit. Like, what is going on? Anyways. All right. Also, Discord bombs here. What's up? Lena, hi. What's happening? Your chair looks very comfortable. It's not anymore. I got this when I was in college. And nowadays it's just like I literally can't be comfortable in it. I literally have to go and like sit in my bed half the time because I just cannot get comfortable in it. What's up, Anna? Butter said, haha, because the hair, yes, the hair. Another good shot for E. Yeah, the fucking beard. Just somebody tell her when she comes around, if she comes around. Oh my God. Somebody's speaking Russian. I don't understand that. Echo's trying to threaten me with a knife. What's going on, Echo? Melissa, my XR had that problem too. What? Spilling beer everywhere or not finding his sunglasses? Both of those are legitimate, in fairness. I'm trying to bring up my stream like on my computer so like I can make sure I'm all good. Hey, Chrissy, what's up? Well, are you Count or Baron? Or Countess or Baroness? I don't know. I won't call you Countess from now on. How are you? I'm doing okay. Other than the fucking nightmare that has been this stream so far. Gotta make sure my hair looks good. Now we're ready. I'm ready to take questions. This time we're talking about narcissism, not cannibalism. Somebody hold me to that. While we wait for other people to come though, I think we want to tell a story. How many drinks do you have before being on air? Literally one. I had one. The Russian translates to Jacob. How are you? Interesting. Okay. Hey, Count Inzog is here. What's up, bro? Shoe on Head is live right now. Stiff competition. Who's Shoe on Head? Should I know that person? Hinzog, join the Discord. Anyways, so once upon a time, my buddy Seth was in a relationship with this girl, and she was a little out there, right? She was like drunk driving. Oh my God, I got beer all over my wall. Jesus Christ. She was like drunk driving and shit, which not to say I can really say anything there. She also had a STD and didn't like tell him about it. It was like a whole thing. So me and Seth do what any normal people would do, and we scripted a breakup. And like the beautiful thing about it is, oh my God, I got my map as well. Oh my God, this beer. Holy shit. This beer has ruined my life. It's not Josh anymore, it's beer. Anyways, so we literally scripted a breakup. Like we literally wrote out a script, and I was like acting as like the director. I was like, I can't work with these actors. I was being very dramatic. It was great. And the funny thing about it was like she sticks pretty hard to the script too. And I convinced him at the end of like breaking up with her. Like, cause he was like, also, I need to ask you one more thing. And she's like, yeah. And he was like, when I get back to his college, can I have my sweater back? Oh, we were such fucking assholes. He literally has a recording of it. I tried to get him to drop a link in here, but he said no. Mar said, how's that headache? It's still pretty bad. Why do you think I'm drinking again? Gotta have the hair of the dog. Guess what, the flying monkeys? Where's Narcissist get all these people who don't even know me? These people will be waiting for me at places I go, like grocery stores. Do you not know how to meet people? I mean, I fucking, I go to parties. I go to fucking, like, I hang out with friends. They bring their friends. Meeting people ain't fucking hard, in my opinion. I don't know. What do you mean? Because I feel like we meet as much people as other people do, but we're just better at, seducing them in a way. Not seducing, but Most entertaining stream so far. I'm glad you're taking happiness in my suffering right now. Huh. I'm offended. Not actually. I'm joking. And there's beer all over my fucking desk too. Jesus Christ. I do this for you guys. Fucking hell. Anyways. CW's here. What's going on? CW might help me design a logo. I'm excited for it. Not a logo, like merch. Narcissistic couples being symbiotic. Was that like a question, or I don't know exactly what we were asking right there. Hello, cluster Bs. Yes, all of our cluster Bs here. All of our normal. I should actually. I'm gonna start a poll. Let's see how many cluster Bs and nons. I'm curious. Last time it was like very 50-50, and I love that. All right. So, oh my God. Okay. Get Seth drunk and pay him for the link. I didn't pay him shit. I was part of that. So he should just give it to me. I'm entitled to it. Let's see. Let's try to talk about cannibalism this time. It's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard. Meeting people is very hard for some people. That's interesting. I guess it's just not for me. I don't know why. Systemic, who's in charge right now? I asked on the Discord, but I didn't check, if I'm being honest, because I had to start the stream because I was late. You were so sloppy today, Jacob. Okay. I don't need to hear that, okay? I'm sensitive to criticism. Nah, suffer together. Oh, like two narcissists? Hell yeah. Is it true that you were 23 years old? What city are you located? Do you make money? How do you make money renting? Sorry if I asked too many personal questions. How long have you been without a relationship? So, okay, a couple things to unpack there. First one, yes, I'm 23 years old. Crazy, I know. I'm very self-conscious about it because I feel like people won't take me seriously if I admit that. But I'm not going to say what specific city. I'm in Northeast Ohio, though. That's why I say smack dab in the middle of the Rust Belt. How do you make money? I am door dashing, and also I own a house. I'm renting out 2 of the rooms, and also YouTube now pays me. And yeah, I don't really. Oh, how long have you been without a relationship? So recently I've been trying again. I'm not in a relationship right now, but like I have like a situation, and I'm trying to go into it kind of slow to make sure that I'm not going to hurt the person. I went about 3 years though, not dating. There one stipulation. I did try to date another narcissist in that time. That didn't work out though. I literally I felt like she was abandoning me. So without telling her, I drove to DC on a whim and just sent her a Snapchat of me with one of my girlfriends in DC to make her like, oh, I'm not secure in this relationship. Yes, not a good move. I know it was shitty, but it was also really funny. Cluster B and A diagnosed. CWA too? What's your, like, what A diagnosis? You a schizoid? I like you. I like Len, Jesus Christ. Lee, Ben, you, Cluster B, Jess, Queen B, and Dr. Ramsey? Queen B and Dr. I actually there's a couple of these guys I don't know. Like Lee, Ben, me, Cluster B, obviously. Jess. Was that Jess or Tess? I'm curious. But thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. The crazier winning the poll. Barely. We're barely winning. We need more fucking normal people here or just non-cluster Bs to keep us in check. I'm doing this for you. Take a cool sentence of a narcissist. Echo, okay, I don't need your sass right now. Won't threaten me with a knife again. I am now officially not diagnosed cluster B, and it's hard for me to hit now. You had, like, bro, like, Count Hinzog, you have, like, some, you have, like, I've noticed you have, like, a really big insecurity about possibly being in cluster B, which I get. I'm not judging you for it or anything. I'm just kind of like, it's just like I've acknowledged. Cheers! I'm having a beer too. Thank you, Countess Christie. I love. Cheers to you. Actually, tap it to your screen. Here's a question: the symbiosis between narcissists who are couples. So I read an interesting study on this, where actually people who are narcissists, they actually get along better in relationships than they do with normal people because there's a aspect of enhancing each other's grandiosity. Like, not only are we both, oh, we're the best people ever, and then also we have the best relationship ever, and they kind of include each other in that. So honestly, that relationship can be really good. It's just if it goes bad, like it's just going to be like spiral all the way fucking down. But it can be really good if both of them know their shit. Undiagnosed, so I'm not sure, but recognize some traits in myself. Okay, fair enough. I hope you think about going to therapy because I recommend it. That's for sure, especially if you see the traits in you. No way, I thought you were older. You were too smart for 23. Aw, thank you. Okay, I need to vent real quick. Okay, thank you again for that. I appreciate that. But okay, so I mispronounce a lot of things, right? Jesus. I mispronounce a lot of things, right, in my videos. And like I mentioned that I do have an IQ in the 99th percentile. And this girl was like, there's no way you do. Your videos are full of malaprops. And I was like, one, I'm mispronouncing things. That's not a fucking malaprop. So you're stupid already. And also, me pronouncing things has no bearing on my intelligence. I want to make that very clear. I was very upset. How do you make a narcissist obsessed after they discarded me? They discarded you, then you're fucked. If I'm being honest. Because, wait. Yeah, like, unless basically you become like fucking famous or get somebody that's way hotter than them, if they discard you, they're fucking done. Unless it was because like it depends how it went out. Was it like a blow up that they discarded you or a like general progression? If it was a general progression, there's no way. If it was a blow up, then they're probably already obsessed because it was probably very impulsive. Nobody, my name is Legion for me. We are many. That's literally what I think about every time that I talk to you, if I'm being honest. Oh, that's funny. Jessica. Stephanie is your name, actually? Oh, Jessica is the one. I don't know who that is. I'll be honest. Isabel's here. What's happened, Isabel? Does narcissists ever change their mind? After they discard or how they change their mind, want something back. They won't show it. So basically I'm thinking about this in the context of splitting, kind of. I have to explain that because one of my friends wanted me to on the stream. But basically, so like when I split and I cut somebody off, I'll like try to pretend that I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to tell people like, who fucking cares? They're beneath me anyway. And I'm trying to convince myself of that. But I will have times where I'm capricious and drunk, being like, why did I do that? And secretly very much missing them. But if they do change, maybe they'll reach out. And that's kind of the only thing that you might be able to do, that they might do. Two narcissists together is unimaginable. It was a fun time. I committed a lot of crimes in that time. America, don't play games with MPD. Just save yourself. I do agree that like, I mean, like if you were in a toxic relationship, whether they're pathologically narcissistic or not, engaging in something to try to get them back or to play games with them, that's not conducive to your healing. I think I pronounced that wrong too. Like you're not going to heal by being like, okay, how do I get him back? How do I either get him back, fuck with his head, whatever. That's not going to change anything. Even if you do manage to get him to come back to you, that's not going to, like, the issues that were there to begin with are still won't be there. You'll get, I don't like the word discard, but you'll get discarded again eventually if it went down that way. So I advise that, I'd say go to therapy, but I mean, I know that's not an option for a lot of people, but work on your healing and stuff. And then if you feel like you are healthy enough to try to address things with him, fine, but you need to work on yourself first. Keep going, Echo. You're unhinged in the best of ways. Very true. Echo is something else. Echo is something else. How did the trauma bond feel for you? So the only time I would say that I was engaged in a trauma bond, like that went both ways, was when I was with my borderline. And that one's fucking insane. I still am kind of, in some way, I'm still in love with her, right? Not in a healthy way. And if I'm being honest, like, there's very little that makes me not want to, like, there's still always going to be that temptation for me to go back, because, like, it felt like she was the only person who's ever, like, seen all of me and accepted all of me. And ostensibly, that's not true. But, like, fuck. I still think about their relationship every now and then, being like, oh man, what if things went different? And it wouldn't have, because we were both toxic as shit. We were both going to hurt each other. It doesn't matter how it could have gone, because it would have ended the same way no matter what. And it's not good for me to lament about it, but whatever. Ranting is healthy. Thank you, Discord Mom. I needed that. I saw a covert narcissist off the bat and blocked him. Didn't even go on a date with him, and now he's stalking me and pathologically playing mind games. Should I move, or will it make it worse? What the fuck? Okay, ignoring everything about narcissism related to this, I would never fucking do something like that. Especially, it would make me look pathetic too. Like, fuck that. But ignoring that, you may get okay, I always say this when somebody's being stalked, get the authorities involved. Get them involved. You need to start making a paper trail. You need to start recording shit, because eventually that might go to court. When people are willing to stalk, they're willing to escalate. You need to have evidence on your side, prove that you have been trying to stop this for a long time, prove that you were a victim in this situation. If you feel like you can move, I would advise it. If that's a practical thing for you to do, then yeah, move. That probably won't make it. Maybe he'll get like pissed off and escalate, but like it's going to happen either way. Still, sorry to hear you're in that situation. Fuck, that's fucked up. Do high IQs not commit a malaprop? Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, everybody fucking does that shit. It's like, okay, I mispronounce some things because I read all the time, and most of my vocabulary is from reading, so I mispronounce everything, so I don't know how to fucking pronounce it. And they're like, oh, you must be stupid then. I was so mad. But then it was really confusing, because they would be like, oh, there's no way your IQ is that high, you're lying. But also, you make great videos. And I was like, wait, what? I don't know how to react to this. I was discarded impulsively after I was confronted by my narcissist about stalking and lying. Okay, so now we're getting to the meat of it now. Why are you even asking the question of how to get obsessed with you again? That doesn't matter. He was stalking you. That's an abusive behavior that's not going to change. And again, that will escalate. From the sounds of it, he did that not because he doesn't care or got sick of you or anything. It sounds like it was an impulsive, angry decision, but that should not matter to you. Again, you got to focus on your healing first. Isabel said, if the narcissist discarded and went to a new supply and then got them pregnant, would they tell the discard X if they don't care? Isabel, your fucking situation's so fucked up. Every time I hear about it, I'm like, Jesus Christ. But no, they wouldn't. Like, if I genuinely didn't care about somebody and I like basically had a situation for me that was really good, why? Like, don't get me wrong, I would kind of want them to know, but it wouldn't be worth going on my way to do it if I didn't. Like, I would have to care to some degree, right? Unless it was like convenient, unless it was just kind of like, oh, they're in front of me right now, I might as well brag. Were you able to communicate sincerely and peacefully from time to time with your borderline ex? No. No, if I'm being real, no, not at all. Fucking that relationship was a dumpster fire. Literally, anytime anything was brought up on either side, it would turn into just this fucking huge blowout. I've never had a conversation with her that was serious and that didn't have just these intense emotions. We would get over it eventually, but nothing would get fixed. It's fucking awful. Super anxiety chick, what's happening? Hey, so how do you deal with intimacy in relationships after awareness? Oh, fuck. I try to be more vulnerable. And other than that, it's really sad because it's like, I know my issues and try to communicate them, but like I still can't really connect to people. And like very briefly, I will feel this connectedness, right? I'll be like, oh my God, I feel a connection with somebody. This is great. And as soon as they're gone, I'm like, oh, or hell, during the conversation, it's just over. I don't feel a connection, and it feels like I never feel any connections. Nowadays, I try to be vulnerable, and I try to make it so that those brief periods happen more frequently. But it's hard because I'm only like any stress happens to me, and vulnerability is a stress, and my emotions just fucking shut off, which is kind of a good thing sometimes in like arguments and shit, but like, or communicating, but you know. So my daughter's dad, new supplies, an old coworker of ours. Never met her, but I keep having to meet her. So our daughter knows that we are on good terms, but she won't meet or say hi on the phone. Wait, I met her, but I keep trying. So you're trying to meet her, but like she is not conducive to the idea of you guys meeting up because, well, I mean, okay, to me that kind of seems obvious. She's envious or jealous is probably a better term. You're either that dad is talking shit about you and doesn't want to see you, or like she's like, oh, this is his ex. I'm jealous. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is, or even more, it's the mother of her boyfriend's child. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'd be pretty insecure in that situation too. And as a narcissist, I'm fucking insecure about literally everything. So I don't know. It could be either way. Oh, wait, the dad's a narcissist. Okay, yeah, maybe he's just talking shit. Because like I would intentionally like to my exes and shit. Like I would freak the fuck out if they ever talked to each other. I fucking hated that. And even with like the exes I didn't really do anything wrong with, I was just like, oh my God, if they both talk, they'll know things that they shouldn't know and they're going to judge me. And I get like really weird about it. I don't know why. But yeah, I guarantee it's like I would like put money either she's insecure or it's an intentional move on his part that he doesn't want you guys to talk. Sorry, I'm trying to find where I was. What do you do when you get really depressed? Drink. I don't have good coping mechanisms for my disorder and the stuff that surrounds it. Either I try to distract myself or I drink. Those are literally the two options. Other than that, like, fuck, what else am I going to do? I mean, it's like, oh, love yourself, meditate. No, like that shit doesn't fucking work for me. All right. Nothing bothers me more than when somebody is just like, oh, well, you have to love yourself. You have to start caring about yourself. What does that even mean? What does it mean to love yourself? I don't fucking understand it. I have never been able to love myself and it feel as good as somebody admiring me. Not fucking once in my life. I've never loved myself in general. I can think I'm better than people, but that's not loving yourself. That's just thinking you're better than people. I hate myself, but I'm still better than everybody else. If that makes sense. Probably not. I hear that doesn't make sense a lot. Why do you split and what does it feel like? How long can splitting last? Okay, I do want to address splitting because, again, I promised a friend that I'd talk about it. Splitting is super interesting because it can be triggered by literally anything, just any perceived slight. Mainly it's caused by, oh, this person doesn't view me the way I want, or I'm being misunderstood, or like they're indifferent towards me, stuff like that. When I split, it's usually kind of a buildup though. It's usually like, okay, I'm hanging on to this resentment, right? It's like a glass that every now and then they'll do something and a drop gets added and eventually it fucking spills over. Usually that has to do with like ego shit where I don't feel like I'm being prioritized or like, or that I don't matter to them, stuff like that. Eventually that will tip over, and splitting is really interesting because it's like, I know that like these people have qualities that are good. I know that probably what they did isn't deserving of my emotions in the moment, but none of it matters. It's like I can recognize these things, but everything is like the only thing that resonates emotionally is the bad parts, or vice versa. When I'm splitting in the good way, only the good parts matter. Somebody can tell me like some shitty thing they did, and I was like, oh, well, whatever. Like it just does not emotionally resonate. It's really interesting and hard to explain. When next we need to see our brother, should we be avoidant or indifferent towards them? Would that be less likely to encourage or make a scene? Indifference pisses me off more than outright hating me. That would make me irate and try to prod at you, if I'm being honest. If you have to see him, literally like just pretend like nothing's wrong and just be like kind of friendly, but not super like involved in him, would be my advice, if I'm being honest. Jacob, why are you drinking Heineken? Heineken is my favorite beer. When I was 19, I went to Montreal because fucking drinking age is 21 here. And I got a bunch of my friends to go to Montreal as a celebration after I got back from basic. We went there and I got a Heineken for the first time. Been my favorite beer ever since. Reach back to her. Why not? Reach back to her. The borderline, or am I thinking about somebody else? Explain. MCMJ, explain. Even as a person from Amsterdam, we should at least have an what the fuck what is that word? Amstel? Thank you. I did call the police. They didn't do it. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's the kind of the issue. But the important thing is like now that's in the records, right? They know that you were trying to contact them throughout this. So if it does escalate, like fucking tries to break into your house or some shit, if that shit goes to court, then there's a record of that. This was a progressive thing that you had been trying to get help for, and that will definitely help with like the prosecution. Hinzog, please tell me it's a mile prop real quick. I'm going to assume Hinzog told you. How do you break a trauma bond when you have a kid involved and he calls you 2-3 times a day? Therapy. Shit, that's a bad situation to be in, if I'm being honest. Fuck. Literally, because like all my head can go to is how to protect that kid. Because all I really fucking care, like the only things that I can feel sympathy for are kids and animals and the protection of somebody. I'll be real. It's like there's not much on your end that you can do. You have to just make strong boundaries and hope that fucking he stops. The only way that you can really deal with that is handling it from your own position. Because I mean, you guys have a kid. You guys have to communicate. He calls her. Fuck my life. I can't believe I keep misreading these. But yeah, again, like the only thing that you can do is on your side. I wouldn't even know how to bring them up with a child, if I'm being honest. I don't have kids. You might want to ask Cluster B Milkshake about that because she like has kids and she's got a lot more. I know a lot about like my thoughts and the research and stuff like that. But you got to remember, I was self-aware once I hit like 21, 22. So a lot of these things are situations I've never been at and don't know how to react to them because a lot of times I don't know why I do things. I just kind of react and just, again, do things. All right. So it's like, okay, yeah, fucking Hinzog got that. Are narcissists usually impulsive? How do you feel like making a wrong decision can't go back? Yeah, we are very impulsive. All of Cluster B has very impulsive tendencies. Usually it's like, because a lot of it comes from boredom and sensation seeking. So I'll just be like, oh, I want to do this thing because I need pleasure. I need happy chemicals, basically. I'll just do it. When I make a bad decision, I feel regret, not remorse, is what I'll say. I don't feel guilty about it, but I'm like, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. Fuck, what's wrong with me? It's like either shame or it's just kind of an annoyance that I did a thing that was detrimental to me. Other than that, I don't really... no really other emotions other than that. Like if I hurt somebody on accident, I'm just kind of like, fuck, why did I do that? That was stupid. But I don't really, like there's no emotional reaction. It's just me knowing that I shouldn't have done that, basically. Maybe shame, as I said. Maybe shame. Who's going to tell the person that, who's going to tell that person that Jacob has ADHD and also everyone does that from time to time? Yeah, honestly, ableist. Oh my God. Oh, my situation is hilarious. He's miserable and I'm loving it. Okay, like he screwed himself. Yeah, like that vindictive attitude of just, it feels so good when somebody who wronged you is suffering. And like wronged in quotes, because it's like a lot of the times I probably didn't do anything. Well, I mean, I didn't, Freudian slip right there. They probably didn't do anything, but I took it wrong, right? But it still feels fucking good, especially when it's somebody out of my life. Oh my God, when they see how good I'm fucking doing and they're fucking an asshole who wronged me. Like I know that like some people that I hate saw my TikTok that got like 500K views. And like they know I'm a narcissist, whatever, but they also have to see that like I have a following, that I'm kind of popular, and I'm like, oh, it feels so fucking good. I can picture how it could be a sign of intelligence when the person's focus is too stretched. Yeah, it's like it can be like I would say it could be an indication of intelligence. It's not the only one by far, though. You know what I mean? Narcissists are very vulnerable people. Yeah, we are. We're fucking insecure as shit, and people don't realize that. It's like, oh my God, narcissists go around hurting everybody. They don't care. It's like, yeah, I don't really feel guilt, but also like we're basically just broken kids with like a shell to pretend that we're cool and better than everybody. But like you fucking throw one insult our way. I'm homeless due to my ASPDX. Holy shit, I am sorry. I'm BPD, maybe MPD, and your videos help me literally every day. Thank you for posting so often / genuinely. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad I could help. I'm sorry that you're homeless, though. I really hope that situation gets better. Shit. I'm just see, like, I know how it's like my entire life. I knew that I was like different in some way, right? I didn't have a name for it, but I kind of accepted that, like, this is just how it's going to be, right? I'm just going to be alone in this, and I'm just going to go throughout life, never being able to connect to people, never having anybody like me. And that sucked. That fucking sucked. I didn't really care at the time, but looking back on it, I'm like, man, that was a shitty feeling. And then I discovered like some cluster B communities, and I started this channel and stuff. And I was like, fuck, like it doesn't have to be so lonely. You know what I mean? And that's why I don't blame people. Like, even though some of the victim channels are so trash, like some of them are so awful. I don't blame people for seeking them out because they want people who share in that experience, because it's lonely not having anybody who experiences things like that. So I hope your situation gets better. So I found another narcissist. Wait, who? Other than me? Are they better than me? I'm going to be so pissed. All I know is Cluster B Milkshake, Tess, and Early Morning Barking. Tess being Spirit Narc. I say it all the time, ASPD and MPD don't mix. None of the fucking personality disorders mix. None of them. Don't fuck around with a unaware Cluster B, like any of you. I swear to God. It's not going to end up well. They got to handle their shit. Where the fuck did my bottle opener go? It's on my keys. Okay, I got it. Are you aware that, so we will hurt you badly? Yeah, you guys fucking will. Yeah, I don't fuck with ASPD, guys. You guys scare me. You guys are hilarious, though. I go on the subreddit with you guys, and I'm like, man, this is the funniest shit I've ever read in my life. Are you aware that you're lying? Do you feel bad about lying to people? No. Wait, yes and no. So basically, I'm usually pretty instrumental with my lies, but there are times I genuinely don't remember things correctly because the shame is kind of like protecting myself from it. I remember the events themselves, but my interpretation of the events is usually wrong. Like the motivations between me and the other people, I'm like usually misinterpreting. Like I might assume that somebody did something maliciously when they really didn't, or I may tell myself that I did something genuinely, but I actually didn't. Do you feel bad about lying to people? No. Lying to me is just a tool in communication. Like I don't really see the difference between lying and just communicating in general, I guess, if that makes sense. Lying is useful. Lying can be something that it can be used for good, and it can be a more expedient way to just get the same ends that if you had a whole drawn out conversation. Honestly, I don't understand why people have such a moral opposition to lying. Like, I get that in certain circumstances, it can be bad and destructive. But if I'm lying to somebody and it's for their own good, and like, obviously my judgment is fucked with that. So I can't say, oh yeah, I know when the good time to lie is. But I mean, to me, it just doesn't feel bad. Jacob. Okay, I'm streaming, Josh. Can I come in? Yeah.
Hey guys, I got a joke for you. All right, listen. Nobody really knows who made our current day calendar, but they got it down to 2 people. It could have been Greg or Ian.
Wait, what did that mean? Was that
Gregorian?
Oh, okay, that's good. Are you okay? What's up? Wait, somebody asked Josh a question. Come back.
What is the question?
No, I want them to ask Josh. Echo says hello.
Hello, Echo.
Somebody asked Josh a question.
No, dog training Mexico. That's just who I am.
That is how Josh is. Once I had to fucking pick him up from 20 minutes away because he tried to walk to Lake Erie.
I was walking for like 7 hours.
Close the door on your way out, says KFK. Josh is not cluster B. He's just fucking weird. Dog, did you see what Karen said? Well, dog training Mexico said?
Thank you. 6 years of work.
It gets everywhere.
You're welcome.
Gate crashing is a thing now. I don't know what gate crashing is. Are you afraid of snakes, Josh?
I love snakes.
Corrupted Bloom, bring a snake over to my house. We'll pet it.
The bigger, the better.
Are you asking me or Josh if we have a girlfriend? Okay, you answer. Okay, Josh doesn't have a girlfriend, and wait, neither do I. Why did I even ask? Neither of us have a girlfriend. Jesus.
Question for Josh: how does it feel to have a famous roommate? He's not famous.
I'm famous. That was so rude.
I know. No.
I'm gonna cry.
It doesn't feel any different than having a normal roommate. Honestly, I didn't even know how what was going on until 2 weeks ago.
That's so funny. Do you want beer, by the way?
No, I'm fine. I got shit to do. I just wanted to crash your stream. Goodbye, people.
That was hilarious. Do that more often.
Okay.
Give E some shit for her edits.
Yes, absolutely.
Did you watch the new one?
Yes, I did. It was fucking amazing.
I know. Oh my god. See ya, bro. Okay. I'm going to go back to the questions I saw earlier. Fuck. All right. So let's see. Yeah, I answered the lying one. I'd like to join Discord if possible. There should be a link in my description of all my videos. If not, Discord mom, if you would mind dropping a link for them, that'd be great. You are very much welcome to join the Discord, of course. Cluster Bs and nons are all. Why is somebody calling me now? Oh my god. Why I split, lacking control of the system I've carefully crafted, how long permanently, I don't need a clear justifications beyond my control. Really permanently? Because I don't do it permanently. It depends on the situation, but a lot of the times it's okay, I'm very forgiving, which that almost sounds grandiose. But if somebody comes to me and they're like, I'm so sorry about whatever I did to wrong you, and they are fully yeah, you were right, blah, 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 I'll forgive them. I will forgive so easily, and then I'll even give things that I did wrong. How is Heineken your favorite beer? Okay, Mar. You're Dutch, Mar. You should be okay with this. Isn't this a Dutch beer? I think it is. I can't fucking read. Do you regret after splitting, let's say after ending a relationship? Yes. I do regret it, but again, no remorse. I stand by my decisions because nobody else will. So fuck it. Yatori said Heineken is the best beer. Yes, it is. Thank God somebody agrees with me because everybody else is yelling at me about it for some reason. How to tell if I'm cluster B as well. Again, therapy. I have a video about how tough you're a narcissist, but I couldn't tell you if you were. I would have to have a sit down conversation with you for 6 hours to tell if you were cluster B at all. Countess Karen, what's going on? What the fuck is am still? Thank you, Mom. Wait, Mar, what the fuck are you saying? Oh, okay. I fucking the colors are similar, so I thought it was just all Mar for a second, but it's also Echo. Third party, no contact. Fuck, I asked you a question about your situation. I just forgot about it, didn't I? I'm so sorry. Are your parents cluster B? No. My dad has OCD and minor autism, and my mom might have HPD. I can't tell. I don't know enough about HPD, but she has some traits for sure. So I guess she would be cluster B if I'm right about that, but neither of them are diagnosed, or I have reason to suspect that they would be. Is that a genuine statistic, Christy? I don't know what statistic was given. Oh, 99% of narcissists in that partners come from cluster B. My English is also, then partners come from cluster B. My English is also best, which I do best in spelling. Like 99% of narcissism and partners come from cluster B. All narcissists are cluster B. What do you mean? Wrong is subjective. It is. And we have a very poor like measure on that, in my opinion. You said you probably still have feelings for borderline acts, that it was the most intense relationship you experienced. So why don't you reach back to her? Okay, that's what you're asking. All right, I'll have a confession, guys. Listen closely. I do still talk to my borderline ex, but I make it a point to keep her at arm's length because there's one of two options. Either we are completely estranged and we obsess over each other and like basically fall in love by not talking. It's weird. Or we try a date and we kill each other. And so I opt for the in-between. We are in contact and we are friends, and it will never be better than that. If she becomes self-aware, that's the only situation that I could even consider it. But I'm talking to somebody right now, so that's not even like on my mind. Fucking talking Dutch again. Everybody shit talks me in Dutch. I don't get it. And probably other languages. What quality attracts narcissists the most? You like special, unique people? Yeah, of course. Social status. I love social status, intelligence, and attractiveness. It's really interesting. I had a friend once. Chloe, if you're watching this, fuck you, bitch. You're fucking ugly as shit. I go out with her and like she fucked me up. That's why I said that. But literally I would go out with her and some other people, and I literally like try to lag behind the group because like, oh my God, people are going to see me associating with somebody ugly. What are they going to think about me? So fucking stupid. Usually intelligence though, being able to have like a good conversation like that. Mar said heart. I don't know why. Heart you too, Mar, if that was towards me. I feel like there's a message in the culture that we're supposed to be special, supposed to be a narcissist. That's how you get money. That's how you get a girlfriend. Being liked is probably the most important thing in the world. I think about this sometimes, about like, I'm not convinced that cluster B doesn't just see things the way things are more accurately. And that's probably not true. But like, it seems to me so obvious that there are better and worse people in the world. And like one of the only goals in life should be to be one of those better people. Try to get up in the world, be rich, be famous. What else matters? What matters if you're forgotten? Obviously, that's pathological, but like that is how I view it sometimes. Why can't most narcissists be alone? They're swing from one relationship to another in quick succession because we need other people to regulate our self-esteem. We can't feel good about ourselves unless people are looking at us and saying, you're the best thing ever. So I need literally I spent 3 years, maybe not 3 years, 2 years, I want to say, where I did not spend a single day without hanging out with friends. Not a single one. Because I was so reliant on all of them admiring me, paying attention to me, thinking I'm funny, thinking I'm smart, just to feel good about myself. And I'd still have my breakdowns. It's a Band-Aid on a fucking festering wound. I needed antibiotics and I was fucking using, I don't know, a fucking shitty tourniquet. Pro tip, always keep a bottle opener on the fridge magnet on your fridge. Honestly, Countess Karen, fucking like facts. I have one on my keychain. I used to have one that was like a metal card in my wallet. That one was fucking great. Oh, okay. I'm getting to the point that everybody saw Josh. Yeah, Josh wasn't drunk. I gotta like scroll past all the Josh comments now. I'm sorry, everybody. I start being so quiet because I'm trying to fucking find where I was. Okay, still know what gate crashing was. Okay. Do you have a girlfriend? Both me and Josh answered that. I don't know why. Consider the haircut, Josh. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Okay, I literally tell Josh almost every time I see him, like, hey, cut your fucking hair. It'll look better. And I harass him about it. And once he told me he was going to cut it, and I was like, Thank God. But he didn't. Asshole. Oh my God. CW said, hello, Josh. What's for lunch? Oh my God. He should have came in. 1 second. I got to see if I can. He's got to say the line. You guys know the line. 1 sec. Okay. Also, you guys are going to get to see some of my fucking house. Congrats. Josh.
Yeah.
You got to say the line. I just thought about it. Also, this is my living room, everybody.
I have to what?
Say the line.
I'm just trying to make a sandwich.
Oh, I had to. I'm trying to make a sandwich. Oh, I love it. I love how I have like lore about myself now. It's like Jacob's fabled roommate. Oh my God. Okay. So, no, Josh not cut his hair. You're wrong. Don't hurt Jacob's feelings, Josh. He already did. KFK said, please come back. Josh, KFK wants you back. Oh my God.
Yes.
I'm behind on the chat, but 1 sec. Did you ever flirt with males for supply? Yes. I have no shame. Josh is here. KFK, say something nice to Josh. You were begging for him back, and now he's back.
Do you ever flirt with males for supply? No, I just flirt with males because it's funny.
It is funny. It's fun.
Don't play gay chicken with me. I won't stop until our kids are off to college.
Josh has kissed me before, very unprompted. It was scary. God damn it! I hate that look. Oh my God. One of my people, I forget who, said that you should cut your hair, and I was like, yes, he should.
Whoever that was, you should go cut your throat.
In fairness, Dog Training Mexico said, well, okay, what the fuck? In fairness, Dog Training Mexico said that you shouldn't, and that they were very offended that somebody said that. So.
You know what? That Dog Training Mexico, you're my biggest fan. You are my biggest fan, and I appreciate that.
I'm literally like thinking, like, I love how there's lore about me now. You're like my fabled roommate. Like, you have a following just based off the fact that like I talk about you.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God! So Corrupted Bloom's gonna bring over her snake. That's great. Aren't you in Europe?
Cupcake Fluffy. That's adorable.
He just flirts with guys because gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Josh is a little gay. Oh my God! Oh my God! Do you remember when we were in high school and like the Truth or Dare, where like in the day that you came over, you're like, do you remember?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Should I tell that story?
I thought I was bi in high school, and I saw a picture of Jacob's dick, and I was like, guys, I'm not bi.
It was amazing. Like I remember looking at his face because he looks at his phone, puts it down, goes like this, and he's like, guys, I'm not bi. It was a whole thing because he came to our house and he was like, guys, that's it. I'm bi. Everyone says I am, so I guess I am. And then like he was like super excited when he was about to get that picture and he got it and was just very not happy with it. Oh my God, it was funny. Okay, with anybody else?
Hey,
Josh is actually a psychopath, yes. Josh tried to kill me on multiple occasions. He's just trying to make a sandwich, bro. No, I'm joking. Just making a sandwich, bro. That's true, Lolly. That's true. Josh is a cutie. Oh, Echo's into you. Echo's also 57. All right, you gotta take your Echo. Oh, it's fucking funny. I live in the U.S. Pacific Northwest. Oh, fuck. Wait, really? So in New England, basically? Concerned citizen Josh Vera unable to escape, blink twice.
It's not because of Jacob.
That was 3 times.
It's not because of Jacob. It's because I put myself into this situation.
True. Okay. Can I tell the story of how you ended up living with me?
No. We'll save that for another time.
Oh, it's such a good story though.
It's okay. Just all you guys need to know is that Jacob really saved my fucking ass in a situation where I needed help.
And also, like, advice: don't move in with a girl until you've known her for a couple months.
Yeah, don't do that. Good advice.
Jacob, Echo's threatening with a knife. Probably because I said that. Listen, okay, Echo, like drop your WhatsApp. I'm going to get you and Josh together. You guys are going. I think you guys will make it great partners. Echo's fucking unhinged as shit, and I love it. I'm into Jacob. Sorry, but I thought I'd be honest. I mean, who isn't into me? Let's be real.
Sorry. Why are you sorry?
Who's sorry?
She said sorry, but I thought I'd be honest.
Yeah.
Hey, no, please lie.
Ooh, Mara has a good question. What's your favorite story of Jacob?
Oh fuck. What's my favorite story?
There's a lot.
Jacob? Yeah, there is a lot. I don't know. We had a lot of parties in high school. That was just like always prime time.
When you were playing a fucking harmonica on my roof.
Oh my god. No, we would eat ghost peppers. We would eat ghost peppers just for the hell of it. And like we all ended up dying one day. Our friend was outside just laying down in the grass, and then I was up on the roof playing the harmonica, and his sister was just like, Josh, get off the fucking roof.
Like it was so because like my buddy Little Jarrett, he was like on like it was like out of the fucking movie because he was on my lawn just like spasming with like from the ghost peppers. And my neighbors, I remember seeing they were in their garage. One dude had his head out the fucking car window, and then like three of them were like stacked on top of each other just looking at him. Meanwhile, Josh is fucking playing his harmonica on the roof. My sister's being pissed as shit. It's like, Josh, we're going to get in trouble. We did. Oh my god. Josh, why'd you move in with a girl that you barely know? I
Drugs.
would love the. Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Drugs. That's why.
You guys met fucking Lost Land. No judgment on Josh, please. I think we have all done the same at some point. I haven't moved in with a girl I barely know. I haven't moved in with any girl.
We've made bad decisions based on drugs.
I haven't. Oh my fucking god. This stream just got fucking hectic real fucking quick. I'm still playing gay chicken. We've all been there. Oh my gosh. CW
is in the long game.
Gotta win.
The long game. We're rooting for you, CW. There was a woman who was writing a killer she ended up falling in love with him. I believe he was from California, the convicted murderer.
Hot.
Wrote her back, telling her in every letter she was his type. Once he was set free and they met, what do you suppose he did to his type?
Probably killed them. Oh, fucking.
I mean, if she was into it.
By the way, Discord mom just dropped the link. I think it was fucking 9/11. I forget like your full name, but you mentioned you want to be in it. So Discord mom just dropped the link to my Discord. But I mean, okay, so he was set free and they met. Do you suppose he did to what do you suppose he did to his type? I mean, like maybe he's recovered. Maybe he's not a murderer anymore.
They
actually
like
a serial killer?
They actually fell in love and they had a very wholesome, loving life.
Yeah, let's not be like so pessimistic for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
This guy, he made a mistake. He killed a couple women, right? Who doesn't every now and then?
Jacob, have you told stories from when you worked at the prison?
Yeah, I told a couple, but like I try to avoid it just because I'm like, oh, PTSD. Yeah, I'm gonna get fucked up.
Those are the best stories that Jacob tells. I love hearing crazy shit about
fucking
that.
Chomos playing fucking D&D pisses me off.
Does Josh identify with any psych labels, personality type, or anything like that? No.
I love it. It was like, you're like, no.
I mean, I definitely have something, but to me, it's none of my concern because I mean, you know, it won't really change anything. I'm just trying to be a better person every day.
I have a buddy on my channel that like has a really good word for people who like don't have like a diagnosis and stuff, and he says normally disturbed.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, right.
That's pretty good.
I think that sums you up pretty damn well. You're more normally disturbed than most. But you know.
Fuck yeah. I'll take that.
Oh my god. Trash Friends 9/11. Yeah, that was the person I was trying to think of. Josh is hilarious. Yeah, he is. Why do you think I'm friends with him? Do you remember, like, I just had a memory of, like, do you remember when you, oh my God, when you crashed Will Jarrett when he was having sex in the school parking lot?
Dude.
Literally, okay.
Such an asshole.
From my perspective, all it was like nothing happened. And then Will Jarrett was like, all of you guys are assholes in the group chat. And I was like, what's going on?
Dude, we always knew Jarrett was out fucking his girl after school in his van, and me and a couple of people, we were like, guys, we should all go up to his car with our cars and just start honking our horns, and then just get out and start shaking the car. So we did that, and then when we did that, this was my fault. I tried to open the door because I was just like, 17. I was like,
it's Josh time.
It's Josh time.
You're like, you guys didn't invite me.
Oh yeah, Jarrett was so fucking pissed. Rightfully so. I would be pissed too.
Didn't he like come out like basically naked with like only a blanket over himself?
No. He ended up opening the door and he just popped his head out and he's like, "Fuck off!" and then closed the door. And then we're all like, "Wait, guys, we probably shouldn't have done that."
That was so because it was you, Isaac. Who else was there?
Me, Isaac, Sean. Was Aaron there?
He must have been.
He had to be
because like there was like 5 people at least I think involved in that. You guys remind me of Beavis and Butthead, but smarter. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or an insult.
I think that's a compliment.
The smarter part I'll
Beavis
get.
and Butthead.
I've actually never watched it.
I've never actually watched it either. I've just seen like a lot of clips of that shit and
fair enough.
My shit.
Tina, I will get back to your question, but we're having a Josh moment right now. I'm sorry.
Josh moment. TM.
I will also get back to you. Let me see what our. Okay, it looks like people are getting bored of our antics. Wait, Josh reminds you of Jay from Clerks for Real. What the fuck is that?
I don't know. I never heard Clerks for Real.
I've been to Europe.
Oh, Clerks, just Clerks, duh. I've heard of the show, but I don't know who Jay is on the show.
I would see if I was in your shoes, I'd be obsessively looking at that, being like, why does that person remind them of me? It's fucking funny. I swear to God, my fucking streams get so deep. I talked about cannibalism for like half of my stream last time. It was like a whole thing. Hey, Andrew's here. What's going on, bro? We're like literally like just not talking about narcissism at all right now, but I will get back to it eventually. Spasming after eating ghost peppers. Oh my God, this is hilarious. Yeah, it was a good time. Fucking like I remember like I have a video of him like drinking some milk and like just looking just like and he burps. He's like, my burps hurt.
We ate so many fucking ghost peppers that summer.
Oh my God. Like, well, especially you, because you went out of your way to eat them. Remember, we were at the lake and you ate 2 at the same time.
We made it a point to go out to the lake without anything to drink but the lake water. And I ate 2 ghost peppers and I was just like drooling from the mouth. My face was beet red. I was like hunched over. I was like,
oh my God. Or the, ah! Do you remember Isaac's he had a video of you when it was, he had a video of you walking out in the rain, just like looking really dramatic and sad after eating a ghost pepper.
I think he made a good edit of that too.
Oh, I bet he did. Isaac is like the meme master. The cannibalism stream was iconic. Yes, it was, but it will also never happen again. I guess I'm going to get fucking derailed in other ways now. Scratch that, Jay and Bob from Clerks. I don't know what that means.
Okay. Jay and Silent Bob. I know about Jay and Silent Bob. I haven't actually seen that either, but I need to. One thing you guys will find out about me is that I need to watch a lot of media. I need to know a lot more like pop culture references and shit.
Name your guys' favorite movies. I guarantee I haven't watched half of them. Oh my God, Hammer Time streaming was better. Iris, what do you need help with? This is not a threat. Oh God. Oh, where's my knife?
You really think that 5 seconds of me saying that I just wanted to try to make a sandwich, it was better than this?
How dare you?
Probably.
That's an iconic moment. Yeah, fair enough. Countess Karen said that we were hilarious back in like somewhere. I think they did. I don't remember that.
We are hilarious. We have great chemistry.
Oh no, it was a fucking Discord mom that said that. Yeah, we are hysterical. I have threatened my viewers with a knife way more times than like I should have. Bro, this is the thing. It's like so many of us and our friends could like literally just make a podcast and it would just be like a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
This is it, bro. Like, I get as famous with my pathological narcissism, and then we just have a cool podcast afterwards.
Josh, your hair would look very pretty if you dyed it pink. I have dyed it pink before. Well, not all of it, but I have a strip over here that I'll like dye different colors whenever, okay. And it has been pink before. It's been red, pink. I need to do blue.
You were like, I dyed it pink, and I was like, I'm fucking sorry. I think I would have noticed that.
No, I'm too scared to dye all of my hair because like all of this right here is natural. I have some highlights in it. But
guys, bully Josh into cutting his hair.
Fuck you. You can bully me all you want, but my willpower is stronger.
My aggressiveness is stronger in my mind.
Normally disabled mind is stronger.
Normally disturbed.
Disturbed, yeah, that's right. My normally disturbed mind is stronger.
Josh, remember when we? Okay, so I've told my viewers about this once or twice, but when we dropped acid at Eris's house, who is the daughter of a general, and fucking like, I remember when that fucking girl fucking threw up blood, and we were just like, man, this is killing the vibe.
Oh yeah. No, we were like in the middle of our trip. She woke up at like 5 p.m, and she's like, what are you guys doing? We're like, acid.
She was like, acid doesn't affect me. You're like, one bet.
I was like, here you go, take that.
And then she freaked the fuck out. I was so mad at her. Oh my, because like then like all of her friends came in and were like, oh my god, what's happening? And I'm like standing there being like, oh my god.
I had to come out and be like, hey, yo, what's going on? Like, are you all right? Promise this isn't mine. This ain't my shit.
Wally says Josh seems so cool, by the way.
Aw, you're right.
You're wrong. Oh. There's a few videos on that topic. I don't know what the topic was, but like whatever, because this is your time to shine. Literally, E is going to watch this, and like I swear to God, she'll make like a fucking movie out of it. Jesus Christ. See, I love it because, okay, wait, say the line again. You gotta say the line again.
No.
Okay, so anyways.
Damn, I'm going to keep you guys in suspension.
Damn, we'll have antisocial activities going on for narcissism. What the fuck are you saying to me, Andrew? I got those traits, bro. They're just in remission, kind of. Not really. Josh, I'm going to see Jacob be red. Yeah, so like in the Discord, they basically decided that Corrupted Bloom was my successor if I died. And I'm very worried that she's going to try to kill me. Like, it's a very
anything can happen on the internet.
Yeah. She's going to send a bomb in my house or ricin or some shit. Is this a challenge? Wait, is it a challenge to a duel? All right. You still got the hammer? Wow, that's way more lame than I thought it was going to be. That was awful. I'm sorry. We like a man who can wear pink without any hesitation. Okay, that is something I respect the fuck out of you for. Is that like, you were just, and like honestly, I respect this out of you and of Seth. Is that like, no matter what, you are completely Josh. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like unashamedly, just earnest to yourself. I respect the fuck out of that.
It's something I've had to work on for a very long time. I mean, you knew me in high school, so
Josh was almost as bad as me in high school.
If one thing had gone completely different in high school, like we would probably be the same exact person. Seriously.
What was the one thing?
Nothing specific, just
yeah, like it was just close.
Our lives were very closely linked, and
yeah, we were both pretty damn unhinged back then. I feel like I took it more out on other people, and then you just kind of like
I took it out on myself.
Yeah, you're self-destructive. I'm like fighting people, and you're like, I'm sad. I'm gonna kill myself. All right, so. Oh man, where the fuck?
Now we got everybody talking about my hair. Damn fucking right. Damn fucking
shame
right.
Him. Shame
him.
Josh hair perfect the way it is. No pink needed, in my humble opinion. Oh, that was very sweet of Countess Karen.
I know. You guys are so sweet.
How many days per week?
A bunch of narcissists.
Hey, like I made a poll. Only 36% of us are cluster B right now. How many days per week do you drink? Too many is what I'll say.
8.
Okay, like that was kind of a true answer. I would say Fuck. It depends on the week. Like I go through months where I'm like completely abstinent, and I go through a month where like I'm just every goddamn night. Right now, I'm kind of in a space of like, I would say like I go like 5 days and I take like a 2-day break more or less.
I drink about once a
Cut
week.
your hair.
I drink about once a week at a bar that I used to bartend at. That's about it.
How long do you want to grow it out, man? Or just be halfway down our back? Not excited, but a bunch of my headmates want to be that long again.
I want to grow it out longer. I think this length is like honestly about as long as it's gonna get because my dead ends get pretty bad, so I'm always having to trim it so it doesn't look too bad. But like, and honestly, I think this is like the length that it looks the best at. But I would like to grow it out longer. But you know, a little way the dice roll, baby.
Josh's hair is fine. You're wrong. How to deal with a covert narcissist with blocks and unblocks. Keep him blocked. That's what I'm going to say. Like, that's what's going to fuck with him the most. And also, playing that game is not going to do you any favors in your healing and shit. Perhaps we need a poll on Josh's hair. Actually, that's a fucking great idea. Thank God you mentioned that. I'm just going to assume 64% of us are not. Fuck it. Can I end it? There we go. Create a poll. Here we go. What should I say? I'm just going to say, should
Josh keep his hair?
Cut his hair. I was literally going to say, is I was literally going to type in, does Josh's hair suck? There. All right. We got a poll going now. You guys better fucking say what I want, though. Okay. So, wow. Lips on my screen. Echo, did you kiss your screen for Josh? Here. Echo. Echo and Josh
Okay,
right
Jacob.
now.
Okay, Jacob.
Kiss it.
Listen
Kiss
here.
Kiss it.
Whatever you do to the screen is not up to me. That is of your own will.
Echo's into you, not me. Echo hates me. Not actually. She bullies me, though, and I love it. It's funny as hell. What's Josh's opinion on cannibalism? Good question. Wait, I told you guys we can't talk about cannibalism this time. Okay, but what is your opinion?
I think the fact that we need to have a conversation about this at all says a lot.
So we're moving on. Oh my God. Great stories. I'm glad we have had one hell of a fucking time together in high school. I really want you to swing your knife at me IRL. That can be arranged. Oh my God. Lolly mood. Oh my gosh. Where are you, E? Yeah, E, where the fuck? I'm like I'm pretty sure I know what her Instagram. I'm gonna fucking like DM her or something and be like, hey, we got shit going on. I gotta go. Keep the laughs going until next time. Oh, I wish I would have seen this before. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Stephanie.
Nah, I like you too much to kill you anonymously, Jacob.
Anonymously.
Oh, so you'll kill me with your actual name? That's such a blessing. Aw. Yo, I was just playing chill. I don't remember what you said, if I'm being real. Do you remember what you said?
No.
We both got ADHD out the ass. I have a question. Is that the only knife you got? If not, how many? I only have 2 knives, a butterfly knife, and then I have a different knife somewhere. I lost it. Fuck it.
I have a couple of knives too.
It's like
only one actually looks like a gun, and then the other it has like a safety on it, and then the other is I forget what it is, but it's like my actual cutting knife.
All right, so Andrew, you're a narcissist. Andrew is NPD, yes. Let's eliminate all forms of hair culture tyranny. So all hair will be comfortably totally random colors, random styles, random black. Hinzog, I love you, bro. I disagree, but I love the take.
Wait, hold on. I was looking at other ones. Let's eliminate all forms of hair culture tyrannies. That the hair will comfortably be totally random colors, random styles, random lack of styles. Yes, like the Citadel of Ricks from Rick and Morty.
All right, so
Pickle Rick.
Okay. So, anyways, Josh is gone now. Holy shit.
This is the last thing I'm going to answer because I do have to get going. Do you use leave-in conditioner and hair oils? Really helps keep the split ends tame so it can actually grow. I used to. I've just gotten very lazy with it. I should though. That's a good idea. Very good.
Jacob's hair looks nice. Yes, it does.
Jacob's hair is nice. We both have great hair. Only I actually accept his.
In different, yeah. Josh, all right. I respect your hair. Like again, it's just you, and I respect the fuck out of that.
Damn straight.
We have good hair, just in different ways.
Damn straight. We are like I said, our lives are pretty like intertwined, and we're pretty similar people, but we're also like as opposite as you can get.
I'm a man of industry. You're a man of nature.
Damn right. He is industrial. I am hippie. And you know, if we can do it, anyone else can.
Right. Everybody can get along. We're so different, but we get along. Guys, when your roommate makes a sandwich, make sure
don't fucking bother him. That's what.
All right. Thanks for coming on, Josh. I got you.
See,
That's hilarious. Okay, I want to go back. Okay, I'm probably going to have to pee real quick, but I am going to go back and actually answer the questions I've been neglecting. Once I get back, give me like 2 seconds.
hello. Listen, I have a secret for you, but I'm not going to tell.
Orange Street. Oh, don't worry about it. Orange Street's not as fucked up.
That was really fun.
No, honestly, like it's like literally, I'm in such a good mood after that.
Me too.
All right, guys, what the fuck did Josh say while I was gone? Somebody tell me before I start answering questions again, like an actual person. Oh my God, there was a laughing cry emoji. Fuck. What'd he say? Josh, they aren't telling me what you said. Oh my God, you guys really aren't going to tell me. This isn't. I think we need to eat Josh first. Oh, he hasn't told you guys yet? It's a secret? Okay. I don't know if I believe all you guys, but still. Okay, anyways. I'm going to go back and answer the questions I've been neglecting because I keep forgetting this is a stream about pathological narcissism, and I'm like, no, okay, we'll talk about literally everything else. Okay, so. All right, yeah. Here we go. Link the Discord. If I miss a question, feel free to ask it again. Yeah, I have been to Europe and went to Serbia for army stuff. I also went like across the United States. You can kind of see it on my map here, if you guys can tell that. I have a passion for traveling because it's the only time I feel fucking sane. When I'm fucking going from place to place, getting bored and just keep going. I went to Mount Rushmore. There's a bunch of bikers there. Sucked. Apparently Sturgeon Fest was going on. I didn't know what that was. I had to call my friend from South Dakota to be like, why are there so many bikers here? I had an on and off several-year affair with a narc. I have CPTSD/BPD. We were obsessed with each other. The affair restarted after I got married. He pulled me back in. I don't know if that's a question, but fucking I feel you. That BPD, NPD shit, there is nothing that compares. You literally cannot explain that to somebody outside that situation. Nobody will fucking get it. Talking shit about me in Dutch. 9 blocked him. 7 months silence between us. Does he hate me or does he feel relieved that I'm gone? I miss him more like a drug addict. addiction withdrawal. He probably misses you. Like if it's again NPD, BPD shit that's so complicated, he probably hates you and misses you at the same time. He's trying to cover up his fucking love for you with his anger. If you blocked him, that'd fuck me up. That'd fuck me up so bad. Like that indifference and being ignored. Oh my God, I hate it. Andrew again. Andrew, I love you, bro. You've been around for a while. Is it possible for a narcissist to practice sincere affection? I'm still figuring it out, if I'm being honest. Everything I do feels fake and like a lie. I try really fucking hard to, but like legitimately, I don't know how. I like no matter how hard I try, it just doesn't feel real. It feels like I'm just fucking putting on a show, going through the motions. And sometimes like the only time I feel like I can at all is when I'm really drunk, if I'm being honest. I'll get fucking wasted, and that's when I actually feel like I can connect to somebody. Like I can like actually feel them, be like, I care for this person. That's the only time I can tell them to. It sucks. Josh seems so chill. Yeah, he is. He was not like that in high school. Trust me. He was as high strung as me. Oh, it was so funny. Oh, is a challenge to a duel? Like again. That was so cringe when he did that. I'm so mad. I hate that 71% of you says Josh shouldn't cut his hair. Guys, please, I need him to cut his hair. Guys, I need this. He looks so good with short hair. You guys don't even know. I'm trying to get to a point where there was actual questions. My narc wife told me that in her therapy, she realized that her idea of marriage was disordered, so she was expecting it to be a movie like Perfect Marriage. Yeah, I mean, that's splitting right there. It's like, oh, I expect this to be the perfect thing ever. This is the best relationship that ever existed. We try to feel love, and like often we do, but it's through this lens. It's through our grandiose lens, right? We can only view it like this is the best relationship. And if there's a possibility that there's something better, then shit goes to shit for me at least. I'm not officially diagnosed with anything, but I have a mixture of narcissistic, antisocial, borderline, and histrionic traits. Yeah, Andrew, that's the thing, ain't it? Like, if you're fucking cluster B, you got shit all over the goddamn board. There was a beeping. It scared me. But yeah, you got fucking traits all across the board. I would probably meet the fucking... You know what? Let me bring it up. Let me bring up the criteria for all cluster B personality disorders. Sorry, this is a little bit of a hiatus. Not hiatus, just a detour, I guess. Cluster B, not cluster BH. Symptoms. The hard thing is discerning when they're, because like for me, it's like these traits only become pathological when they permeate every aspect of your life, or they are impacting your life in some way, right? So personality disorders, symptoms and causes. Okay, here we go. So cluster B, disregard for others' needs or feelings. I feel like a lot of us cluster Bs do that. I mean, think about it. Like, even if it's not intentional, we are all kind of disregarding other people because we can be very self-absorbed in our suffering and stuff like that, especially when you're a narcissist, but even with borderlines, because they're all like, you know, they're suffering a lot, don't get me wrong, but like they do a lot of that. Persistent lying, stealing, using aliases, and conning others. Persistent lying is a common trait through all cluster B. Recurring problems with the law, that can apply to probably all of us. Not all of us, but like I never got arrested because I'm not dumb. Where the fuck did my keys go? I need to unlock my unlock. I need to fucking uncap this goddamn beer. Fucking aggressive, often violent behavior. We all do that too. Fucking disregard for the safety of self or others. We, at least for the self, hell, fucking like, now let's go to the borderline. Impulsiveness. Yep. Unstable and fragile self-image. Yeah, well, except for antisocial, basically. Ups and downs in moods, often as a reaction to personal stress. Yep. Suicidal behavior. Yep. Intense fear of being alone or abandoned. That's literally all of us. Okay, and then like let's go to histrionic, because I feel like histrionic basically is like literally okay. Histrionics are fucking like way different than a narcissist or a borderline. But we basically all have these traits if you're either of them. Constantly seeking attention, excessively emotional, dramatic, or sexually provocative to gain attention, which I do want to point out, they probably feel those emotions very genuinely. But speak dramatically with strong opinions, but few facts or details to back them up. I do that sometimes. Easily influenced by others. I'm not quite like that, but I can see how that would be a thing, like especially if you're a little bit more on the codependent side. Shallow, rapidly changing emotions, excessive concern with physical appearance. Sorry, what? Thinks relationship with others are closer than they really are. Like we also have all those things because we're so desperate for that love we didn't get as kids. I feel like histrionic is more of a flavor to cluster B than like a diagnosis, if I'm being honest. Like, why do I keep hearing beeping? Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. Where did my bottle opener go? I want to fight somebody. Oh, there it is. I have to get up early tomorrow, but I really don't want to go. Mar, don't leave us, or do leave if you have to, I guess. Guy with glasses is very handsome. You both are very lucky, but the glasses are just cool. Good looking, I imagine you meant. Thank you very much. And yes, the glasses are cool. It's my brand. Wally says, I think I have a crush on Jacob. I don't know if I should have read that out loud, but you said it in the chat. So who doesn't have a crush on me, though? I'm great. Echo started talking to Mar in Dutch because you guys hate me and want to talk shit about me. What the fuck did Josh? I'm so curious what Josh fucking said while I was gone. What is that beeping? I might have to go investigate that. As a last resort, cannibalism should be okay as long as the person is not going to be missed. So cannibalism is fine as long as it's somebody who's worthless, is what you're saying. I can get behind that. Oh no, the chat. Fuck. There we go. He says he's planning on killing you. Is he? Oh man, that sucks. We can't eat Josh, too hairy. So maybe he shouldn't cut his hair then. Fucking, he needs to be able to, the hairs to defend him now because all my viewers are going to eat him. Josh is taking the next step in hatching a world-conquering scheme. I'm the only one that has evil schemes, damn it. How dare him? Oh my God. What is making that noise? All right, guys, we're going on a trip. Can't do one stream without things happening. Okay, it's because somebody left the goddamn fridge open. All right, so we're going to do a house tour now. Oh, wait, I'm going to show you guys the hell room. I don't know if you guys know what the Timken family is. They're kind of an Ohio thing. But they owned this house before I did. And this was in like the 1900s. And we have this room here. And I call it the hell room. You'll see why in a second. Because this is what it looks like. There's no cement, no floor, just dirt and supports to the house. And it's horrifying. So we call it the hell room. I hope that scarred somebody. Anyways, going back up to my room. Oh, man, I'm just feeling fucking like unhinged right now. It's fine. Bro. I should go outside with you guys. Fucking talk to my neighbors. Be like, hey, guys, what's up? I have like 40 people here right now. All right, back on topic. I love traveling so far, USA, all over Europe, Africa. Oh, I'm jealous. You got to go to Africa and Turkey. I'm jealous. How dare you? You need to stop thinking of these streams having to have a direction. There's space for people to ask someone diagnosed with NPD. That's it. Really needs to be just my 2 cents. I agree, but like also I feel like in some capacity. It has to stay focused on pathological narcissism, because that's why people watch my shit. I think it's fun to have things like with Josh I just had, and I love doing that. But at the same time, it's like I should stay on topic a little bit. I might have ADHD because you do what I do when you say you're going to be sick of the topic. I'm talking about something else. I feel like anybody with cluster B basically has ADHD. Our sensation seeking looks identical. MBDs can love, yes. It's just hard for us. It's hard for us to feel connected, but we do. Like when I first meet somebody, I'm convinced I'm in love with them. And then when they try to abandon me, I'm convinced I'm in love with them. I'm not sure if that's a genuine love, but it feels like love to me. I hate sticking in one topic. I need my brainwaves to be able to go anywhere they need to go. Yeah, exactly. Mar, like, fuck. I'm always like I cannot stay focused on anything. It just gets so boring so fast. It's like, okay, new topic. Let's go. Do MPTs feel regret or remorse? We feel regret, not remorse. I can regret an action, feel shame about it, and potentially like be like, oh man, that just was not a good move. I do not feel remorse though. I feel no emotions. Not no emotions, but no emotion regarding it. So wait, you're feeling sane when not bored? It's like a distraction? Feeling sane when not bored. I feel not sane. I feel sated. Does that make sense? Like, I feel temporarily like satisfied. And that's very, it's just not a normal feeling. I'm constantly trying to find something. I feel like it's kind of like the emptiness that we all got. Just trying to constantly fucking fill that void. I wonder if love for an MBT is having a trust relationship with somebody who really doesn't feel like a competitor. It's somebody who we feel like has seen all of us and doesn't hate us. Is how it is for me, at least. Like, if you can see the bad parts of me, if you pry back my mask and you see the parts of me that I don't want anybody else to see, that is when I feel like I love you. I don't know if that makes sense to other people. I despise being invisible. I don't drink it often because as a narcissist, it makes me talk too much. I do it because like, fuck, like I feel way more fucking, I feel like I don't have to constantly, I feel like I'm worrying so much less about what everybody else is thinking of me, like of calculating what I'm going to say and stuff. It makes me feel a lot more natural. Systemic's brother put it as he only feels like himself when he's drinking or smoking weed, and fuck, I relate to that shit. MBD feels regret and remorse, but those emotions are quickly covered up by their emotional defenses. That may be the case as well, honestly, but I don't think I've ever felt remorse. I have to go by, oh, KFK, bye. I wish I would have seen that. Oh, the secret has been revealed. Don't cut your hair. Don't tell them that. Oh, hey, Alistair, what's going on? L says, I'm that person who never seen anything, so tell Josh to feel bad. Not to feel bad. Gotcha. I don't know exactly what was being referenced, but I'll tell him that. He was about to, then you walked in. Oh, I got you. Do you feel love for your borderline ex? Yes, I'm still in love with her. And I will not shy away from that. And I make it very clear with my partner right now. It's like, yeah, I still do. I still am in love with them. I don't think it's going to go away, but I know that we're bad for each other and we will never try anything again. And I love you in a very different way. But that's not to say it's any less legitimate, if that makes sense. Jay is awesome, by the way. I meant as a compliment. Oh, the guy from the show. I have to look into that now because I'm very curious who you compared him to. Whoops, actually said yes in the poll, but I have long hair, so I answered wrong. It's okay. Apparently, you guys just want Josh to have bad hair. 68% of you. Jesus. Excellent side profile, Jacob. Wait. Like, just in general? Because, yeah. This is my good side, by the way. Actually, Judge, you guys think this is... Because, like, I look bad on this side of my mind. I feel like I'm a fucking model. Jesus. Oh, yeah, as a borderline, I relate so much to the HBD symptoms too, except I don't understand people who are full-blown HBD. People who are full-blown HBD are some of the most fucking unhinged people I've ever met in my life. And I say that as a compliment. No, like, fucking, like, because it's so weird because I can relate so much to borderlines, to histrionics, to antisocial to a certain degree. But when I meet somebody who is just full-blown disorder and, like, their way of thinking is so different, though, I relate to them, but, like, it's night and day for me to talk to a narcissist compared to me talking to somebody with HPD or BPD. It's really interesting. You know something? Even as a narcissist, you're still very sweet. Oh, thank you, Lolly. I try my best. I'm the sweetest narcissist. Oh, man. There's nothing histrionic about me, unfortunately. I'm sorry for that. Yes, I'm still here. It's impossible to leave. Oh, I'm glad, Mar. KFK abandoned me. I'm glad you didn't. Are narcissists self-harmers as well? I know we were self-destructive of life debauchery before self-awareness. It varies, right? We do have an increased risk for self-harm, but not as much as borderline. It's not intrinsically disorder, is what I'll say. I personally have self-harmed. House tour. I love it. Factor 1 psychopathy seems to define me the most, but then again, I haven't confirmed. Interesting. Andrew, I did not expect that coming from you, if I'm being honest. Who the hell room? Oh, God, I never even considered the option of non-post-mortem cannibalism. Oh, yeah, like fucking, like I wouldn't either. Show us your dungeon, yes. My old roommate, he had a dream that I was keeping people captive in there. He has had multiple dreams where I was killing people, which is bad, probably. Jesus Christ, it's a scary room. It is. It's horrifying. Can I hang out in the hell room? Alistair, feel free to rent it out. I'll give you a deal. $300 a month. Only that high because we only have one bathroom, and with 3 people, it's already an issue. That looks like it makes a nice dungeon. God damn it, Isabel. What's your kink? Exhibitionism, by far. I want fucking people to see me having sex. Like fucking oh, I'm not going to say the details, but once I was on a Discord call and I was like talking like normal, and the girl I was with was like, you know, doing mouth things. Hottest thing I've ever been involved in. My God, I love that shit. I want to have sex in an elevator. Is it common for a narcissist to be extremely extroverted, like talking to everybody but not having any real friends? That's how I was. Like, I was basically the guy who was friends with everybody, best friends with nobody. I had like one confidant, and that was it. It was like, and after I lost all of them, it got back to me that all of them were like, oh, none of us feel like we're on the same level as Jacob. He looks like he looks down on us. It feels like nobody is really his friend except for this one person. And like, it's not because I was like, oh, I'm so much better than them, so I'm not going to be friends with them or view them lower. It was just kind of like I couldn't connect with them. And that was really frustrating for me because I would look at them and they would be all like together and like having a good time and like just like happy together. And I just couldn't get to that level. So I did view myself as above them, but that wasn't the reason why I didn't try to connect to them or why I couldn't connect to them. Sweet, a safe space. Oh, it's funny. What would make you envious of another person? Everything. I'm envious of everything. Literally everything. I have a friend. I literally own a house, and I have a friend with an apartment. And I went over, and I was like, "This place is quaint as fuck." And I got envious over it. It doesn't matter as long as I don't have it. I'm envious. Fucking sucks. Can I persuade you to try a Amstel beer, the better rival of Heineken? I will try it. I just have never seen it in any stores around here. I should get a P.O. box and send one to me. I emphasize with cluster Bs, fearing abandonment and self-sabotaging. Something I feel like the harder I love people who are cluster B, the harder that they worked at pushing me away. Makes sense. I mean, that's just kind of how we are, is like, we have such intense self-hate most of the time, except for factor 1, psychopathy, that we subconsciously push people away because we know that, like, well, borderline's fear engulfment, but for like people with MPD, I'm always like, whenever somebody gets too close, I start freaking out because I'm like, they're going to see me and then they're going to leave me. If they see me, they're going to leave me. That's how it always feels. I'm introverted as fuck and get pissed when people try to interrupt or disturb me. I mean, fucking same in terms of getting pissed off, but you know. I'm social, still a big introvert. Like, I like my peace because I try to talk to you online. So I don't want to talk to you in person. Fair enough. My thing is kind of like, it's a little different for me. It's like, I need my alone time, right? I need to like basically decompress from seeing all these fucking people. Like I can't sleep over at places for that reason because I need my time. And I get like, because like the more I hang out with somebody, the more pissed off I kind of get, like just around them, irritated by their existence. But I also need them. I need them to worship me. I can't wrap my mind around what remorse is supposed to feel like. I'm going to go ask my normal friends, but I thought I have both, but also have no clue what's supposed to be the difference between the two. Yeah, regret is more of like a self-focused thing. Remorse is like, oh, I feel bad about doing this. Regret is like the consequences of the actions. More about it's like, fuck, why the fuck did I do that? I don't know if that makes sense, but I hope you get what I'm getting at. Is the relationship official or unofficial? Unofficial right now. There's a lot of circumstances around it, but I'm committed to her, but there's just a lot going on with it. Damn, that room looks very, I can't pronounce that word. Discord mom. And also, Discord mom, you love that word. Once a person you still love or have a connection to goes no contact, how do you feel and what stage you go through after a breakup? Well, I don't have a connection very often. Usually it goes, I want to tie this to like my friendships more so because we have more experience with it. Usually it's like, okay, they feel like I feel abandoned by them, and I'll fucking lash out and be like, I never want to talk to you again. I'm better than you. Fuck you. And I'll cut them off. And afterwards, I feel like at first there's like a shame that, well, no, the first day is like, I'm fine. I'm like, fuck them. Who cares? Then I'll probably have a shame day or two, especially if I'm drinking. I'll be like, fuck, why did I do that? I miss them. I wish they'd come back, but I'm too proud to reach back out to them because I'm a fucking dumbass. And it kind of goes, it cycles through that basically for the rest of the time of me feeling ashamed and regretful about it. And then me just being like, they don't fucking matter. I'm better than they have ever been. Objectively, I am, but you know, it just usually have a long hair and short hair would look different. Does that usually have long hair and short hair look different? I don't know what the fuck you're saying, if I'm being honest. I'm sorry. Thank you for your honest answer, Jacob. So cute that you still love her. Makes me feel better about my own story. Oh, I'm glad. You have a different name in Discord, right? I'm going to out you for it, but I'm pretty sure I know who you are, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I mean, like, again, those relationships, they are something else. They are something else. But they're not good for us. And we should stay away from those. Even if there's a self-aware NPD and BPD, I don't think it can be a very healthy relationship. That's a personal opinion. I'm sure some people can make it work. But if I'm generalizing, I don't see a difference in the angles. You were pretty in both. Oh, thank you, Mar. I appreciate that. He did say that. Yeah, it was super weird about the NPD context to it. Not gonna lie, our parents and us thought he was just coming out officially as drunk. Oh, that just kind of disconcerting. Oh, like the fucking like he only feels like himself when he's drinking. No, it's like I'm always monitoring myself. I'm like, I have to fucking be perfect. I have to make sure everybody likes me. I'm constantly looking at people, and the slightest body movement that I see, I'm like, oh my God, I did something fucking stupid, and they hate me, and I'm ashamed. And when I'm drinking, it just doesn't fucking like, there's less anger. There's less like sensitivity to kind of stuff. It's like really like, it's just, it's not exhausting because it's so natural for me to like basically be trying to work a social hierarchy and work like, and just work like what people think of me. But like when I'm drinking, it's like I'm get a release from like that prison of needing people to like me. And like it's easier. It's funny because I get a release from needing that. And also it's easier for people to like me because I'm being like just silly and goofy and fun. People love me for it. It's a fucking double-edged sword. I fucking hate it. Alcohol should not exist. What does it mean when your ex-narcissist tells you the truth? I'm sorry. It can mean anything. What was the situation? I need more details than that. Off topic, but you remind me of Depeche Mode singer. It's a compliment. I'm going to look that guy up. Okay, like literally have to look it up now. I am sorry. Okay, look, listen, I rely on other people for self-definition. That's why I do this. But like, I didn't realize that till relatively recently. Because oh no, wait, fuck. Because like literally like somebody compares me to somebody and I'm obsessing about it. Oh my God, every fucking time. No, please let me copy that. Why won't it let me copy it? All right, I put it in my fucking tab. Do your numbers on social media help with your supply needs? I hate that word. Yeah, that's why I use self-esteem juice. Self-esteem juice. I need fucking affirmation constantly, validation, whatever. Yes and no. It's honestly been a very enlightening experience to start getting some fame the way that I am, because it made it very real knowing that like, oh, it's never going to be enough. It's kind of what it is. We're constantly going to be seeking that high, and it's like it's chasing the pink dragon or whatever the fuck it's called. We're constantly seeking that high, but we can't maintain it, and we're never going to get to where we want to be with it. But I'd say, yeah, it does help with my self-esteem juice, and that's part of the reason why I do it, but it's not enough. Like he wanted a poly relationship who he cheats on. Wait, what? I may have missed what you asked at first. I gotta go here soon. Fuck. Jay, come party in Miami. My borderline is out there. Maybe I'll fucking come and see both of you. Countess Christie. I have dreams about getting killed. Oh man, my dreams are fucking wild. I have dreams about killing people, about being killed, about sex stuff all the time. And they're fucking always disturbing as shit. I'm so used to them at this point. I'm like, whatever. Self-mutilation. Once I had a dream my dick fell off. Holy cow, $300 a month is a steal. You have to stay in the hell room though. All your profiles look great. Says how narcs word compliments subjective though, like being wrong. Thank you. And you're right. You're right. But I still like the compliments. Mark's telling you the truth. They're trying to see if you're still interested. Probably. I need more about the situation. Nice. I love voyeurism. I have dreams about doing the killing. Yeah, same. I have both. Well, because I had a really disturbing dream once where I was in my buddy's garage. Oh, this was a bad dream. Literally, I was like in his garage, and like we heard a noise and we're walking around, and I see a guy, and I'm like, whoa, that guy's not supposed to be here. And he like open fires on me with a gun. And like I run behind a car for like cover because, I'm not an idiot. And I remember like being like, okay, I'm fine. And like looking down at my shirt and like red started like spreading out from like my chest. And meanwhile, my fucking friends have guns now and they're like having a firefight with them. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. But I remember like trying to like put pressure on it so I didn't bleed out. But like I couldn't put enough pressure because it was getting weaker. And I remember leaning up against the car so that like my hands like had more pressure behind it to cover up like the wound so I didn't die. And I remember like sitting there and like I get more and more woozy. And I think to myself, I'm either going to not wake up or I'm going to wake up in an ambulance car. And like it was really weird because I have such a fear of death. And in that moment I was like accepting of it. And I remember like looking at my friends. I tried to tell them that like I cared about them, like because I can't do that when I'm fucking not dreaming. But it only came out as like a murmur because I couldn't talk loud enough because like I was losing so much like consciousness and shit. And then everything faded to black and I woke up. One of the most intense dreams I've ever had in my life. Well, no, okay. When I say intense, emotionally affecting me. Because I have way more intense dreams. They still affect me emotionally. All right, I gotta pee again. I'll be back. Fuck. I gotta wrap this stream up soon, guys. Stop asking questions, I guess. That actually reminded me of my my reoccurring dream. The only reoccurring dream I've ever had. Well, apparently when I was a kid, I had a dream that like the house would burn down. Well, because I can't remember it. Because I kept having dreams that like a house would burn down, but like my clothes were too heavy and I couldn't move, so I was forced to like burn to death. That sucked. But like my main reoccurring dream, I made a video about this, is like I'm in my mom's house and and like there's people outside and they're trying to get in. I'm trying to lock all the windows and doors. And like it always ends the same way where like I'm locking all of them. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm safe. I did it. Then I remember in my sister's room, a window is still open. So I go in and unlock it. And I'm like, okay, now I'm good. And then like somebody comes out of the closet and tries to attack me and I have to kill them. And I kill them and the dream's usually over. No BPD, we got self-harmer amongst us. Our arm looks like somebody's back was lashed for an hour. Something a few of us feel self-conscious about, for sure. Do scars make you self-conscious? Yes. I hide them every chance I get. My like worst ones are healed now because they were in high school. Well, the reason why I stopped self-harming, okay, you guys probably couldn't see that, but whatever. The reason why I stopped self-harming was literally I cut myself so deep that I saw a tendon. I was like, oh, that was gross. I don't want to do that again. Fuck that. He's so weird. He literally told me that she got mad because I was liking other girls' pictures. Sound familiar? So weird. He literally told me that she got mad because I was liking other girls' pictures. That he got mad? I don't do that. No, I'm not a jealous person at all. Most narcissists have avoidant, dismissive attachment styles. So I don't know that, but like obviously some have preoccupied and jealous, but I don't know. How would you feel if somebody with a college degree made fun of you? Depends what about, but if you have a credential, I'll be way more affected. If you were somebody that I view as a higher status than me, because I don't have a college degree. I dropped out several times because I either got bored or I got depressed, whatever. But I'm smarter than that anyway, so who cares? I devalue college in my mind. I'm like, fuck, it's just a piece of paper. If you were a cartoon character, who would be in this question for everybody? Wait, if you were a cartoon character, who would you be? Okay, this is with everybody cluster B. Like thinking about like childhood cartoons or like modern ones too. What is your MBTI and anagram? You definitely have introvert characteristics. Really? I'm an extrovert out the ass. I'm pretty sure my ENTI or whatever the fuck it is ENTJ/ENTP, but I want to point out that there's no like scientific validity to that test. And I don't really respect it that much because of that reason. It just is what it is. How would you tell somebody with college? Okay. Isabella's anime count. Oh, you fucking asshole. You're an anime person. I hate you. Isabella would be Frederick Nietzsche. I count him as a cartoon character based being like, yeah, fucking Frederick Nietzsche is a fucking cartoon character. Cringe as fuck. No, I'm joking. It's really interesting actually because his actual works were edited very heavily by his sister because she had a German nationalistic like ideology to her. And she didn't think that was very conducive to what his teachings were, so she changed a bunch of them. One interesting with ASBD is that when I do like somebody's Corrupted Bloom, you have primary psychopathy. Is that when I do like somebody's for me to express at them in a nonchalant way, quality time and spoiling them are my top two. Quality time is probably one of my highest love languages. I'm telling you, if he's a narc, you're still spoiling them in some way. I don't know who the fuck you're talking about though. Probably less impulsive, like, you know. Oh, my ex showed me fucking Death Note. I fucking hate anime, but she made me watch it, and I unfortunately related to him way more than I should have. I'm new here. I struggle with massive rage when I hold in, and when it comes out, occasionally I hide it. It's getting harder not to release my anger. I don't know how to manage it. If you need advice on that, bro, like one, therapy, but it's something I still struggle with. You can find a healthy outlet. For me, I'm like, because I internalize my rage so much, and I shouldn't. I'm just kind of like don't let anybody see that you're actually an angry piece of shit, but because it's going to spill out. Like you're going to have somebody who's going to be like, you're going to have a friend who does something like very slight, and just because of all that buildup, you're just going to like lash out. It's not good. I used to like burn things, and that's not a healthy one either. But I don't know. Get into boxing. Go to therapy, bro. Like I don't have that much advice for you. I'm sorry. I wish I did. Random girl Jacob fluctuates between. Okay, yeah, fucking like you just. I love how you knew that, Mar. I love that. I only get close to people who are useful for me. Based Isabel. The hammer. The fucking kneeling emoji. Love you, kneeling bitch. Love you. Or also breaking the signo.png. Follow her on Instagram if you guys haven't already. Do antipsychotics worse? I'm on respiratory. Okay, so for borderline personality disorder, antipsychotics work very well. I don't know about NPD. I'm on mood stabilizer myself. I'm not sure how antipsychotics work for a narcissistic though. Have you ever had a narcissistic collapse? Yes, I did. I had one. And honestly, it's kind of a point of irritation for me when people talk about having a collapse, in quotes. Because like there's a huge difference between going to a shame spiral and a collapse. Collapse is when like all your defenses break down at once. I don't like the term collapse, but it indicates what you're talking about, right? Like you can get the point across. Like it was when all my defenses shut down. I was just stuck with the fact I've been running from my entire life, that I hated myself. I hated who I was. I want to die. Everything about myself is disgusting. That's what a collapse is. It's fucking awful. I will do anything to avoid that again. I don't think I'm ever going to go through that again because that was just so, like, you don't recover from a collapse. You don't come back from that. Like you get better, obviously, but it's like that changes you. How you describe not drinking sounds like the idea of How you describe not drinking sounds like the idea of passing in LGBT circles. I'll be honest, systemic, Jesus. I have no idea what that means. What is passing in LGBT? And also, I don't know what I said about drinking because that was a little bit ago. I forget because I have ADHD. I hate myself. You shouldn't bother caring what others think. Oh, shit. One second. Sorry, I forgot to take 1 minute. Anyways, you shouldn't bother caring what others think. It's not too much. It keeps you from being authentic. Yes, it does. But that's a pathology about it. I can't help myself. Literally, that's the only thing that matters. And no matter how hard I try, I can't stop. It's fucking awful. Yeah, Andrew, are you on the Discord? You really should join. I care way too much what people think. It stifles me and make me too cautious. Yeah, same. I love how self-aware you are. It literally brings me joy. Oh, thank you. I think it was Rant. Was it? I don't want. I think I know who said that, but I don't. I have to find it again because I'm broken. Rainer Jane, I love how self-aware you are. It literally brings me joy. I'm glad. It took a lifetime. My entire goal, my entire life has been to understand myself because I never got it. I was like, why the fuck do I do these things? Why am I so fucking like insane? Why am I doing this all the time? I literally asked my friends, why did I do that? Because I didn't understand. I still don't. It feels like every time I try to understand myself, I'm like touching like a void that just like goes around my hand as I try to grasp at it. My amount of self-awareness feels like it's nothing just because I feel like I just am nothing, I guess. I don't know. I like people that are challenging. I lose interest once I win their affection. I literally don't know how to attach to people, at least in a healthy way. I get that. It's like, okay, I need to prove myself that I'm good, so I need to seduce you. And as soon as they do it back, I'm like, disgusting. I'm not interested in people that have poor taste. So if you're interested in it, no, I'm joking. Oh, Andrew, join the Discord. Because I love manipulation. Emotions are tools. Okay, yeah, fucking based. I mean, that's the thing is that like manipulation feels like it's just how people act. You know, every conversation to me feels like it has an end to some degree. Sometimes the end is entertainment. Most of the time, it's trying to make them feel about a certain way about you. But I have never heard a sentence in my life that has not felt like manipulation. I still manipulate sometimes, I'm being honest. Econ said, I have huge respect for how honest and self-aware you are. Love your channel. I'm a self-aware narcissist as well. Hey, fucking cheers, bro. Glad you enjoy. I really like when other narcissists chime in because, like, one, I get really self-conscious because I have imposter syndrome out the ass. I'm like, what if I'm not a narcissist? Fuck. But also, like, when I was unaware, it was like, again, it was like so fucking lonely. It was like I just kind of accepted, like, oh, this is just how it is. I will never meet somebody like me. I will just be different, and in a certain way, there's a pride in that uniqueness, right? But then, like, I actually started meeting people like me, and it was such a refreshing feeling. I'm gonna wrap this up in a second. Y'all are just talking to yourselves right now. This is funny. I love that you guys talk with each other, though. It feels like it's an actual community and not just like my YouTube channel. You know what I mean? I'm mumbling so much in this stream. I'm so sorry. All right, so let's see. I also think when we get to our core, we're pretty nothing, Jacob. Yep. I feel like everybody is, right? I feel like people with cluster B are just like very, very aware of that fact that we are, and it bothers us to a proportion that is not like realistic, right? Like it shouldn't bother us that we're nobody or we don't feel like we're anybody, right? Because like it doesn't matter. Obviously, I'm somebody because you guys see a personality coming on me, right? Despite the fact that it feels fake and like deep down I'm nobody. So it shouldn't matter. But whatever. Oh, Rainer Jane says, gotta go watch sumo wrestling. Interesting. See you next week. Thanks for doing these. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Sumo wrestling. That's interesting. Do you have a dream and long-term goals? Do you, well, I mean, hell, I got this, right? Having potential. Yeah, I mean, like I have grandiose fantasies about being rich and famous all the time. I'm trying to mitigate those. I want to be in a position where I am stable enough that like that I can have a comfortable life and not really work, if I'm being honest. But I'm trying to like temper myself off of wanting to like have like a huge rich conglomerate or some shit. It's unrealistic expectations. It's gonna leave me sad. And like even if I did reach that, it wouldn't be enough. It's never enough. All right, Jacob, how do you feel about accountability? Do you react well to being called out on your bullshit? Depends. Do I deserve it? It's really hard for me to articulate because again, there's a lot of self-deception that goes on with that. I would say that usually I'm pretty receptive to it unless it's hard to say because I look back on it and I'm like, man, I make a lot of excuses. I try to take accountability and sometimes I take too much accountability, right? But I'm sorry, it's hard for me to fucking think about now. Fuck, you got me in a weird headspace. I feel like I'm react well to it. I don't think other people would agree. So I'll end that comment. Okay. Do you love your current girlfriend? Define love, first of all. Who's to say what love is, right? I love her in a very unique way to me. Because I mentioned my borderline earlier today, and I love her. And both of those are very different ways of loving somebody. I love my current one because like they remind me that like good people do exist and that like I am lovable. And that's a very self-focused way of viewing it, right? And that's probably bad, but they have a lot of qualities I admire and that, you know, and they're fun and a little quirky, I guess. I do love them though, as much as I can, at the very least. Okay. So, oh fuck. Of course you show up right at the end, Layla. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Countess Layla. But yeah, I'm ending things right here. It's fucking 2 hours. Goddamn 6 o'clock. Fuck. I swear to God, I want to do an hour every time, and I'm like, nah, I'm just sticking on. I was a little bit more drunk in this one than I am usually. I was drunk last night. I'm pretty sure I was a little bit drunk when I started this because of that. But yeah, I'm fucking out of it. But yeah. Now, to answer that, do you want children? Yes, I want children. I probably won't have them because I'm afraid that they'll end up like me or like my sister, and that's probably worse. And I don't know if I'm willing to take that risk. All right, that's the last question though. So my narcissist didn't believe me when I told her I love her. I don't believe anybody when they say it to me because I am not even a real person. I'm a performance. They're not seeing the real me. How can they love the real me? The real me barely exists, right? So when they tell me that they love me, I'm like, well, I just tricked another person. They don't actually love me, and I want to love them. Fuck. Ah, that was a lot. Anyways. All right. So, yeah, I'm done now. I hope you all have a good day. The Nameless Narcissist, over and out. Why did I say that? Oh my God, that was fucking stupid. Take your fucking meds, people.